What's up guys, my name is Jellycut5 and welcome back to another episode of the Creator Club Career Mode, and we've got a big game away from home against Derby County. We're doing very well and we're coming to the near end of the season, shall we say. This is vital that we're able to get 3 points away from home. In goal then we've got Valizev in centre backs, Angolo and Tyler Blackett, Alvarez on the right, Abner on the left, with Arten and Almeida in the middle, just with Alcatani just in front, Vega on the left, Luka Jovic up front with Elijah Just on the right hand side. Decent opposition that we're facing, so a decent lineup is needed, and hopefully they were able to get the job done and get all 3 points away from home. In regards to league games, I don't think there's many left, so this is definitely important that we're able to get this one over the line then, as Derby County start things off, but we seem to intercept it really well, and hopefully we can get an attack going. But Alvarez loses the ball really stupidly, Collins intercepts, Tyler Blackett then gets involved, and there's a little bit of a mucking in this first few minutes as we try and push the ball forward. Then Alcatani in the middle of the park, he finds Alexis Vega on the left hand side. Can he cut in on the right hand side like he so does? Yes, he does actually. Can he get the shot off also? Yes, lovely save from Wildsmith, and that is a corner kick just inside 5 minutes then, making a really quick start inside these 10 minutes. As you can see, Luka Jovic on the ball now. Can he do anything as he tries to cut in on the right? Finds Vega, he finds Alcatani, shoots, hits the bar then as they clear the lines. Really good chance there as Alcatani can't convert, and that was such a good opportunity. Blast against the bar then, as it's literally been all us so far. Abner making a decent pass into the middle. Could it be a 1-0? And Luka Jovic has got a chance. A lovely save as they clear the lines. Such a lucky clearance there as it nearly rolled in past the bottom line, but it wasn't to be then, and it's just literally been pure domination. Derby County haven't been able to do anything. One chance has fallen to them though in the 23rd minute. Can they make do of this and see what they can do, as they've got an opportunity there? Valizev making a lovely save as Alvarez does collect the ball, and we try and see if we can clear our lines. Derby County having the first chance of the game in their fairness, and it's been a tough one for them, but after that it seemed to quiet down. But Derby County on the ball once again as we try and intercept. Angolo doing really well to do so as he finds Alexis Vega on the left hand side, because he drives forward and uses pace and stamina in this game then, as it's 42 minutes gone then, not long until the end of the first half. Alexis Vega making the most of it as he drives forward. He finds Alcatani for one. Wildsmith does save to keep his side in the game. Alcatani not being able to convert once again, having some ample opportunities to score as we get a corner kick as we whip it in, trying to see what we can do as it doesn't fall to a head. But Alexis Vega does make it 1-0. Finally the ball goes in the back of the net and Alexis Vega wills away in celebration. It doesn't fall to him as in terms of the head from the corner, he just puts it down. He completely uses his strength and body to back into the defender, and he uses his volleys and puts it into the back of the net to put his side 1-0 up. Second half commenced then as we try and make a quick start and just get ahead in this game, to be honest. Alcatani pushing the ball forward to Luka Jovic. You can see a run being made by Alvarez as he picks the ball up in a real deep bit of the park as he tries to see if he can find Jovic. He does. Jovic in here. Jovic makes it 2. Big statement made early on in the second half as Luka Jovic celebrates that one with his teammates. A really good collective team game, and it's been really kind of dominant for us, that is for sure. Luka Jovic just making light work of that, and he just hits it on his left, keeper having no chance. He's made some decent saves, don't get me wrong, but this time he has to watch that one go in as we try and get a third now. As you can see, we're pushing forward. It's literally domination. It's all coming. The piece of the puzzles are definitely being put together as Alexis Vega on the left hand side. Can he find a teammate? He does really well to switch it onto Alvarez. Alvarez to Just shoots, and Elijah Just volleys it into the bottom corner, and it is goal after goal. A brilliant bit of play there as Alexis Vega switched it onto Alvarez, and Alvarez just does really well to get it down, and Elijah Just chests it and hits it into the ground. He kind of puts the keeper off with the shot that he did take, with it hitting into the ground. To be honest, it's a different bobble and different angle, and a lovely goal from the New Zealand international, and we are absolutely cruising in this second half. A much better performance at the start as we are now 3-0 up. Derby County on the attack now though, as Sibley on the left hand side does really well to beat Alvarez, and he tries to whip it in. Abner's there, he does clear. He now finds Alcatani. He does get the ball intercepted onto Collins now. Collins in a dangerous bit of the pitch. Could they make do this and get a goal back in this game? As they do nearly have a chance there, but Valizev does pick up the pieces and he does save that one as we whip it out from the goal kick. Elijah Just making a 1-2 as he drives forward. Luka Jovic holding the ball up really well. White shirts trying to defend the Eton blue shirts, as you can see, and it's doing really, really well. He whips it in there. Elijah Just, Al-Qahtani for 4. Lovely save from Wildsmith there, putting it out for a corner kick. Substitutions being made then. Che Adams coming on for Luka Jovic, Zilla coming on for Al-Qahtani, and Arten coming off for Ikenola. Just changing it up, a fresh and kind of get a few players playing, and Alvarado on the left-hand side for Alexis Vega. Big performances from them, and Che Adams is going to have a big one in this second half as he comes off the bench, and he does nail that one with his head and puts it into the back of the net to make it 4-0 in this tie. Brilliant header as he just loops it over the keeper, having absolutely no chance. A lovely start straight off the bench, but Alvarado could make it 5 for his team, but he doesn't able to do so as they do clear their lines. Abner does really well from the back, and he's been really strong in this game as he finds Akinola. Just nearly made it 2 there as he was in, but it's 12 minutes left in this tie. Derby County looking to try to get a consolation and get a little bit of their pride back as they push it forward. Wilson onto his teammate, and Fornar is driving forward there. Defence trying to climb back on this one as they put it into the box. Contreras for 4-1. 4-1 it is, and he does wheel away in celebration to some sort of a good part of his game. A lucky goal in fairness, a counter-attack. The defence was off guard, trying to climb back, and it wasn't to be, but Valisev is not able to get to that one. Full-time whistle being done then at Pride Park. 4-1 in the end. A really, really comfortable result. Unlucky at the end to concede. It would have been nice to go for the clean sheet, but a really, really good kind of team collective performance. Everyone mucked in. Elijah Just really well. Alexis Vega, Che Adams coming off the bench, Luka Jovic, Al-Qahtani. The list goes on, but brilliant result away from home, and that is 3 points claimed, and we are one step closer to the title. Simulation this time round against Stockport County, a 3-2 win saw us get all 3 points at home. Zilla Adams getting on the score sheet, Adams getting 2, Zilla getting 1. Another 3 points at home this time with an EFL trophy fixture that we have all been waiting for. This time we now are in the final. Previous league we didn't bother with it because of the squad that we have, but this time round we thought we'd compete, and we are now in the final against Burton Albion, and we're going to be at Wembley. In terms of the team that we're going to be on display, Valisev in goal with Angolo in centre-back with Al-Rari, Capozzo on the left, Alvarez on the right, with Alfonso and Almeida teaming up with Zilla just in front, Vega on the left with Luka Jovic up front, and Akrim Afif as the right winger. Really strong side, and this is one of the strongest that I could get. Obviously we're missing Al-Qahtani that I would have actually rather played, but in all honesty I feel like this is a decent side, and hopefully this can get us to our first lot of domestic silverware, and this would be really, really good to see then. That big tie at Wembley as Burton Albion get the ball rolling. They're pushing forward really, really quickly, trying to get an early goal as Bennett gets the ball intercepted from Kevin Alvarez, but he isn't able to kind of clear the ball, and they do intercept once again, but Luka Jovic hot on his heels, intercepts in a dangerous position, uses his pace. He's got all the stamina in the world. At the start of the game he's 1-on-1 with the keeper, and Luka Jovic wheels away in celebration as he's put his side 1-0 up, and it is a goal at Wembley. A brilliant moment for the club and for himself as he puts it into the back of the net, and we are now 1-0 up against Burton Albion already. What a brilliant start in this EFL trophy. Sweeney on the ball now in 8 minutes gone. Burton Albion not doing anything so far. A really shaky first 10 for the start of there, and just the nerves are really, really getting to them as Vega intercepts the ball once again in the dangerous position. Luka Jovic is really looking, he's hungry for 2, and he gets it. Luka Jovic has put it into the back of the net to make it 2-0, 2 for himself. An unbelievable solo performance from himself. I mean, Vega winning the ball in a dangerous position, making a run, and you could just see he was in space, and he just wanted that second so much. He beats the keeper so well, just going under his arms as Jamal Blackman does kind of not intercept that well, and unfortunately it goes into the back of the net. And this has been an unbelievable start as we try and make it 3 just inside 15 minutes. Luka Jovic looking for his hat-trick as he gets the ball intercepted, but we pick it up once again with Alvarez onto Alfonso as they're just trying to get involved here, and they've actually intercepted the ball in a dangerous position as they try to push the ball forward. Alfonso making due of that, and he's just getting stuck in. Players are fighting for the badge this time round, that is for sure, as Akira Fifth could make it 3 for his side. He's in here, keeper does save this time round, does go out for a goal and a kick. 18 minutes gone, then corner kick, Afif whips it in, we've got a chance here, can't get onto it, but Angolo does get onto the ball, and he puts it onto his teammate Almeida. Almeida could shoot, he passes it onto Alfonso though. Alfonso takes his time, he shoots. Jamal Blackman making another save there, putting it out for a corner kick as he shouts at his defence, wondering where they are at the moment. They have been invisible as we get another corner here. We've got a chance. Zilla does put it over the bar though. Really, really hectic first 20-25 minutes in this game. That is to be said, as Burton Albion trying to make good of their first chance, but they just can't seem to get any anywhere near the goal as we're intercepting it left, right and centre. But they've got a chance here as Powell puts it onto Bennett. Bennett in a dangerous position as he tries to put it in the box. Alfonso intercepts back onto Bennett. He's got a chance here. Al-Rari getting stuck in there for his team as he puts it out, and he do clear their lines. Then 35 minutes gone. Burton Albion looking slightly better in the latter part of this first half as Gahama tries to put it onto Walker. He does really well to do so. He hits it. Valisev making a decent save there as he has been tested for the first time in this game. But that was pretty much it, in all honesty. A boring final in terms of what you just seen. In terms of 30 minutes, it was unbelievable, but the rest was really, really quiet, and we just shut up shop, that is to be said. But Burton Albion do get a chance here. Valisev making another save as we make some substitutions. But yeah, near to the 80, it just got really, really tame, and it was just the fact that we just really quietened down and we just kind of shored it up, making some substitutions just to make sure everything was good. But that was pretty much it. As you've seen, one plus minutes, it was just nothing in terms of time. No kind of corners or free kicks, nothing. Full-time whistle has been blown though, and we are the EFL Trophy champions. A brilliant kind of moment for the club as it's the first different kind of silverware compared to a league title, and this is definitely one for the history books. Luka Jovic scoring 2 just inside 10 minutes, making the game for his side. A brilliant first 30 minutes though, that has to be said. It was just literally just one-way traffic, unbelievable stuff. But this is one to celebrate, that is for sure, and this is definitely a good one to add to the trophy cabinet. As a team celebrates, and it's a worthy celebration. We've done well in the EFL Trophy, I should say, because the first time we've actually really competed, we simulated the last games in League 2, and this is definitely worthy of the trophy. As Angolo is going to be lifting this one with the captain's armband on. A brilliant trophy that it is, and hopefully we can push on further and gain the League 1 title also. As the players step up, they get their medals, and a round of applause for all of the players as Angolo shakes hands with his teammates also as they wait for the lift of the trophy at any minute now, and that is going to be the EFL Trophy champions. A brilliant performance in the final, in the competition itself, and we are seeing ourselves now lifting the trophy and enjoying the moment, that is for sure. Top highlights from a lot of players, to be honest. We got really stuck in and we used a lot of our reserves at the same time, so we did rotate the squad. It was nice to see us kind of go through with the team as well. This is probably the strongest side that I've actually played in the final, but it's definitely been the case where we just use reserves, so it's definitely a big highlight to them also, being able to push us on in this competition as they take the team photo. Then one to remember, see how many faces still stay on as we try and progress through the ranks in English football. Be interesting to see what kind of team we are left with at the end of this series, that is for sure. Another game though, and this time in League 1 as we face Reading at home. A bit of a change up due to that kind of final, this game being really close in the schedule, so we're going to have to change it up. Valisev in goal. McGlory and Tyler Blackett as the centre-backs, Abner on the left, Anderson on the right, Cech and Arten in the middle with Al-Qahtani just in front, Ote on the left with Adams and Just as the final two up front. Decent team in all honesty, this should get us over the line, but we're definitely going to be tested against a strong Reading side. Charlie Savage on the ball then as he passes it over to Nibs. Nibs is going to try and see what he can do in this bit of the pitch. Yadom, he's actually going to be retiring soon, but he seems to be decent in this game, that's for sure. He whips in a lovely ball, but they just can't make the most of it, and it does go out for a corner kick. A really first kind of boring 30. No chances from either side compared to that one I actually showed you. Really worrying performance so far. They've definitely offered a decent one in the final, though we've made many changes, but hopefully we can turn it around in this game as Reading are passing it about really nicely in all honesty, trying to get something going as they've been really lacklustre also as he passes it on the left hand side, and the striker's moving forward now as he tries to do anything, and he puts it onto Smith, and Smith actually puts his side 1-0 up. A lovely goal, a lovely team goal, passing for ages, and Smith has actually found the back of the net to put his side 1-0 up in this tie. But decent pass into the box also, completely unmarked, and he's made the most of that and he's put it into the back of the net. 44 minutes gone now, and Reading are trying to push forward once again, as you can see, trying to intercept it with Elijah Just came really far back. Anderson driving forward on the right hand side, but tries to put it onto Che Adams. Che Adams now has got a chance to try and push forward as he does really well to beat the defence. What a turn that is from Che Adams. The Scottish international could have a chance at goal here as he does take the shot, but it just goes wide, and that is the half-time whistle being blown. Really lacklustre performance, and I'm going to have to change it up. Ote coming off for Alvarado as Alvarado switches to the right, Just on the left, and that's going to try and see what we can do then. 52 minutes gone, check into the box now as we try and push forward. Al-Qahtani there, and he puts it onto Alvarado, and this could be a chance for Alvarado. It is, and he has found the back of the net to put his side level. A decent performance from Alvarado in these first kind of 5 minutes. A brilliant opportunity there, and Alvarado has picked the ball up. He wants to put that straight on the centre spot, and he wants to get things going. A lovely goal out, completely absolutely nowhere. And a lovely start to the second half, that is for sure. 59 minutes gone though, and Reading is still in this. Nib's trying to find a decent teammate in the box, and he does really well to push it back onto Savage as they try and move back to forward. He had on the right hand side, and he's testing Abner really well. He beats him perfectly. He puts it in there, and Valisev does have to save that one. It looked like he was actually going for a cross, but it ended up to be a shot. We push it out into Alvarado now, and Alvarado's making a quick start, and Che Adams gets wiped out completely. Advantage being played though as Anderson on the right hand side as he puts it into the middle of the play, and Al-Qahtani now is in here. He could make it 2 for his side. Yes, he does. A lovely bit of play there. Anderson picking Al-Qahtani out absolutely perfectly, and he celebrates in front of his home fans. Al-Qahtani making the most of that, just kind of going into the gap, beating the defenders really, really well, and finding the back of the net to put his side in front for the first time in this game. More substitutions being made then. Che Adams is going to come on for Gabode. Akinola's going to come on also, and just trying to shore it up and see what we can do in these final 20 odd minutes. Reading still searching for that equaliser as they try and kind of go back to forward, and he puts it onto Nibs now on the right hand side as he puts it back to Yadom. Yadom doing so well to find his teammate there, and he's got a decent opportunity to put it into the box. He does exactly that. Lovely save from Valisev. Anderson clears, and we've definitely escaped, got out of jail with that one. Brilliant save from Valisev, and it's near to the end of full time then as Abner does a lovely tackle onto Elijah Just. It goes on the left hand side. Gabode is driving forward. He puts it onto Alvarado though. It hits onto Gabode. Gabode's got a chance, and he wheels away in celebration, and it's a gift that just keeps on giving because he's a low rated striker, but he knows where the back of the net is. Joseph wheels away in celebration. A lovely well taken goal. Bit of a weird kind of cross from Elijah Just, but it finds Alvarado perfectly, and he just heads it on. Gabode just touches it with the right hand foot, and he just whacks it as much power, as much accuracy, and it finds the bottom corner, and that should be it for this game. 3-1, and the full-time whistle has been blown, and we've got all 3 points. A lacklustre first half saw us go 1-0 down and nearly 2, but we seem to climb back in the second half. An Alvarado goal, and then Al-Qahtani putting his side in front, and Gabode puts the icing on the cake to seal all 3 points. And then kind of turned out to be a decent performance in the end. But yeah, definitely a first kind of half. The first half was very, very shaky. Simulation game against Northampton Town, another 3 points. Alexis Vega getting 2 there, and this has been a perfect episode. We've walked away with a trophy. We've seemed to do really well in the league, and it's definitely showing on the table. We've still got a game in hand. We've played 41, 128, drawn 8, lost 5, 92 points we sit on with our kind of rivals Ipswich Town. We've got 3 points behind, so we've got a game in hand. So if we win that, we could actually go 6 points ahead. So it's definitely a big advantage that we definitely could make. That is for sure. And we've literally, I think the next episode will be the final episode of League One. So there's definitely a lot to play for still, and it could go. I mean, we're gonna hopefully, I'd say, be promoted by the looks of where Derby County are currently sitting. But I definitely want to win the title. That is for sure. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode. If you've missed any other episodes in career mode, you can check all my playlists out and watch them from the first to where we are. I think we're on the 20th at the moment, so still many episodes to come though, that is for sure. Please like and subscribe for more content though, just like this one, and don't forget to hit the notification button so you never miss a video. Cheers.